Hello, Days of Lives fans. It is finally Friday, December 13th. Please like and subscribe. And share the videos if you know someone who likes the show. And thanks for watching. Well, Justin thinks he's going to get Sean here to write a letter of recommendation on Xander's behalf. But he had to break it to him that he's Team Phillip. So, shot that in the butt. But that's okay. He's got another plan. He sees Jada. He's going through the 10 steps. He apologizes to her. She offers him a job back at the station. He says yes. And he decides to go on. What he's doing here is signing his divorce papers with Belle. They're both going to end up staying because they both are on contract again now. So we'll see how this works. So Brady goes over to visit Belle. Well, actually, they're both living there, aren't they? Yeah, sure. Goes home and visits Belle, and he tells her he's getting ready to go out on a date with Ava, and he tells her everything that Xander just did to him, which is going to come in handy for Phillip, not Xander. And they have a nice little catch-up visit. So here's Xander. And he's working out. He's pumping the iron, and Sarah's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I've got to work out. I've got war. I'm preparing for war." Yeah, that's what he said. I go to court tomorrow with Phillip, and she's like, "How's you working out?" And there, he was sitting on top. She was sitting on top of him, and he was doing push-ups. And he just says he's got something in plan. Well, what he's got in plan is Phillip's lawyer had a meeting with Xander, and I think he paid him off. Anyway, he told him to dump him. So here is Stephanie encouraging Phillip for his court day tomorrow. And while she's there, his lawyer calls and says that he has a conflict of interest because he's also representing Xander in some case, or had previously represented him. And Phillip's like, "Oh man, now I got to find a lawyer like in less than 24 hours. So that he goes and asks Belle is who he's headed to ask. Well, Ava rolls up on Kristin, and she's like, "Pretty cool little slick little trick you thought you was pulling, huh? Not letting Brady take Rachel to see the Nutcracker." And he's like, "Well, now he paid for those expensive tickets, and he doesn't have anybody to go with." And she said, "Oh, that's okay. I stepped in. We're going." And they got in a big heated debate here, and Kristin slapped Ava, called her a snake, and several other things. And then Ava says, "Hey, Kristin, I slapped back," and she knocked the crap right out of her. So they're slugging it out in the square, and then Kristin's there. She is when she hits her back with them big old earrings on too. Man, she should have thrown one of them at her. And Kristin's telling her, "You're going to be sorry, you're going to regret this, you better stop it." And Ava's like, "You don't scare me, and I'll do what I want." So Kristin goes home, and she walks home, and she puts her arms up talking to, her dead dad up in the picture, and she says, "Why did she put her hands on me? I'm a Demara, I'm Kristin Demara." And she's got her hands slinging up. And then she goes over to have a drink, and looks at the picture and asks Stefano, "Well, Dad, what's your advice for how to get rid of Ava? Because she threatened to do to her what she did to Sarah, locked her away at that castle for years. Ruined her life, man. She's lucky she got back." Well, not lucky, they wrote it in. But anyway, that is no, it's not a wrap. Okay, so this is where Phillip goes, I told you he was on his way. Well, while Kristin was going off, he was in the car going over to talk to Belle, and he's begging her to be his lawyer for tomorrow. And she hates Xander, considering Brady just told her how he tried to kill him twice. And she's just looking at him. She doesn't answer him on the show, but I'm pretty sure she's going to take him on. She was, as a client, she was getting ready to get on a plane tonight